Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Cross Stitch Reve. My name is Agne and today I will show you my February whip updates. I stitched 10 pieces, 11 to be exact, but the 11th one being ripped and thrown out, so I'm not going to show you because it's gone already. So first what I'm going to show you, so it's Dimensions Reve of Roses. I stitched the 3 days and you can actually see I finished there. There's a leaf over there and I finished there, but I moved a little bit of my hoops already to continue because I had to do 1,000 stitches on this one, and I did now. I'll see 1,427 stitches. I filled out here the roses and started another rose and went a little bit of greenery here as well. So yeah, 3 days, 1,427 stitches. January I came with the 57.63%. Now I have 62.24%. I'm not in a rush to finish it. I just want to finish it, but I'm not in a rush. And I'll be stitching 1,000 stitches on this one this month if I'll have time. So definitely I'm gonna be doing more. Of course, like well, I have to finish that by end of the year anyway. So I'll be stitching. Now, what's with this thing? Those three strands of thread and blending and everything. Well, to me, it's pretty much awkward to do because the places where I have to use golden threads, they're gold metallic threads, I mean, just annoys, really, because Dimensions metallics, they are not the best. But in general, I try my best to do as much as I can because I want to get rid of. I want to throw out the box, the one all the whip is in, and to make more space for my different projects, the ones I want to do. So yeah, that will be it for this one. Update is not big. It's only 1,427 stitches. So I'm gonna move now to Sew the Stitch. And now Sew the Stitch, Sweet Bears 10th layer. I didn't do the back stitch, didn't do the eyes of the bear because I was drawn to stitch different projects, and this month was really short. So 2 days, it seems like it's nothing, but still I had one non-stitching day, so I didn't do much on this one. Well, I hope for March that will be to finish. So I have 2 finishes for March, and I hope it's gonna be finally done. Now, statistic about this one. I stitched 5 days, 4,116 stitches. I came with 86.2%, and now I have 91.54% of this piece. So that's all I have to do now is just like 8% of this whip. So good bit of it's back stitch, and loads of greenery over here for that napkin thing. And well, I hope I'll have it by end of the month. So I have it done. So you'll see my second cross stitch week, I think, so this project, along with Leonard. So I hope everything is gonna go by plan and I'll have a final finish of this one. Yeah, it's not easy at the end already, but still I have to stitch it and I have to finish it. I think so I'll have a separate video about all finish, because I'll have to take that downstairs and record the video because it's very long, so I need to use the kitchen table for that. And probably it won't be really easy to watch the video because it's gonna be not the widescreen. It will be vertical, and it will be a lot of stuff around, like chairs and whatever. But well, I hope I'll do my best to do the normal quality video. So yeah, I hope we all hope, because I'm finally finished that one, and I'll move on to different projects. Yeah, that will be very, very big project to finish this year, and as well, only big ones now I see. One more thing that I actually forgot where I put my one more finish, the one I did in February, but you've seen in my cross stitch weeks. If I find it, so I'll show you that one in my next one of the videos. There probably March updates or something like that, and I'll show, because now I just have no idea where I put it. I rearranged everything in my craft room, so I'm just lost. So that will be it with this project. The plan for this month to finally finish this one, and let's move on with another whip, the one I showed briefly in my Lithuanian videos, probably, because I never showed this one in English, I think so, because I never had whip parade video. So I'll show you now in a sec, and stay with me. So here's one more whip, the one I moved a little bit this month. I did 703 stitches, I think. I'll see there now. It's Lanard blue. Yeah, 703 stitches. I stitched only one day. What I did U, finished L, because there was like one stitch in there missing. So finished U and finished E, because I needed the letter E. So I stitched this one, and then I decided that I'm gonna do a little bit of here the greenery, and the notch, the one is on the lavender. I don't think so that I'm gonna take this in a rotation, like, you know, for all weeks, because I have another Lanard to finish this year. So definitely not going this one, but I do love this project. And I'm not sure if I have the right fabric though, because I thought that I'm taking a 32 count, but when I started stitching, it looks like it's 28 count cashel. So I don't know now what to do. I'm gonna be counting again, and probably I will be changing something in this. Well, I'll see how it goes, because I have to measure and so on. I think so that's not gonna fit in this fabric. It's a big project though, and I stitched only 1.5%, I think so. I'll see there now. Yeah, to February I came with a 3.15%. Yes, it was only 3.15%, and now I have 5.83%. So I have the word blue, I have a few flowers on top, I have a little bit of lavender done, and that's all I have. Is just nearly 6% of the all piece. So yeah, it's big. It will be a bird in the bird house. I think so. There were two birds over here, and the reef on the right side as well. So yeah, I stitched one day, and I have 703 stitches done on this one. No, I'm not gonna be taking this one to rotation, and unless I have some tasks to do where I have to do something blue or whatever, or reap or something. But I will be putting that away for some time now again. I started this one in probably 2017 or something like that. So when it's really a long time sitting already in my whip boxes. So as soon as I finish some projects, the ones I have for my challenges, so then I'll definitely gonna take this one, as I love this. It's very easy. Well, sure, it's Lanard. It's very easy, and it's a nice project. So I'm gonna be showing you now next one, and probably that will be Needle Treasures, the Dazzling Ornaments Christmas Tree skirt. Give me one sec there, I'll find it. Yeah, so that will be that one. And now Needle Treasures, Dazzling Ornaments Christmas tree skirt, and I did quite a lot in this one. I don't know if it's showing you anything there. Just check how it goes. I stitched on this one 4,290 stitches. I stitched 4 days. To February I came 13.95%. Now I have 26.95%. I did the back stitch on the leaves and a little bit on the ornaments as well. There was some on the bow, and let me see if, yeah, now it's gone. So I did in the gold metallic threads some stitches because I had to do for the challenge. And for this month I'm gonna be moving to the right side probably, because I did mostly of the ribbon and gold in there at that side. Just because I have all the back stitch done, so probably I'm gonna be putting my Q-snaps over here already and move on. It's going easy, but there's still quite a lot of stuff to do. Sorry I didn't iron that because I have the markings on the fabric. If I iron, so I won't be able to wash them off, so I didn't do that. And 26.95%, so I have quarter of that done already. I'd say that's the biggest piece, like it's the frontal piece though, and biggest piece of all that. So it's going well. I hope so. I'm gonna finish by end of the year anyways. If I did in 3 months, now quarter, so yeah, I have 9 months to do another ones. Of course I'm gonna be stitching as much as I can, and but I can't promise this month to get another piece, like another fragment of this design done, because I have 2 pieces to finish whatsoever. Yeah, and let's move on now to one more project, Leonard Peruvian Woman, the one I take that as a main whip in my rotation, but I stitched just 5 days. So let's talk about Peruvian Woman after I prepare it for you. Now, and Leonard Peruvian Woman, sorry I didn't scroll my frame because well, I just want to move on with this one project, and I didn't want to open, but you've seen that before. Probably when it's gonna be everything filled out, the one you see now in the frame, so I'll definitely gonna show everything on it. So I stitched 5 days. I have 2,880 stitches done. I know I kind of thought that I'm gonna do the rest of her scarf and everything, but then I just got somewhere else and some different projects and I didn't do. But for my challenge, the one is in a group, I did that what I had to do and a little bit more, so I'm pretty much happy with that. And it's 51.71% was before I started stitching, and now I have 58.9%. Quite a lot, and it's over half already, so pretty much happy with that. So I got her lips done, and I got a little bit of the scarf done as well. Where are my scissors? There they are. So all that piece over here and gone to the bottom over here, and all the white one and all that side is done in this month, so it's pretty much a lot. And it's going easy, definitely, and I hope that I'll do as more as I can like this month as well. I'm planning to finish for my birthday in July probably, because this month now I'll have to do 3,000 stitches, and I will do them whatsoever. I hope I'm gonna be doing more, but well, we'll see how it goes. And then after 3,000 stitches, it's gonna go back to 500. So it will be very easy to do in a project. The one is in the group, and I will be putting updates there like quick enough. So I hope that's not gonna go like, you know, oh, I did that and I'm gonna put it away and put it away for another month. So I'll try my best to do now 500 plus 3,000, the one that's gonna be like this month. So I hope it's gonna go well. And yeah, pretty much a lot done, and all my big projects are moving, so I'm really happy with that. I'll be showing now next one, Dome 12 Beauties. Well, I'll have to take everything now from the table because it's definitely taking the most space of all. And you've seen the Dome 12 Beauties already in my cross stitch weeks, so I'm not gonna be expanding much more. I didn't have any shopping done, so there's nothing else to show, just whips. Well, 10 whips, it's enough, I'd say, to show. And see you in a second there with Dome 12 Beauties. And here we are with Dome 12 Beauties. I did those 2 big lines, the ones I promised. And I did the half stitches at the end of the row. Well, I'm doing them lines in the rows, like I mean, like by 10 stitches up. So I did 2 of those. I did a butterfly, and will be one more butterfly. And when I counted how many those 2 rows I have to do, and for this year, I finally got to see that I'm gonna be doing one of the beauties this year. So can't wait now to stitch this one. And I'm definitely gonna be stitching this one after I done with the group challenge, where I have to do Peruvian woman. And yeah, again 2 lines, so it will be over there already at 1440. So I'm gonna be filling out all that gap, the one I did in colors, not the parking method. But I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do not the parking method, but again I'm gonna go back to colors. I know it's just easier to show, and it looks nicer when you have, like, you know, full line over there colored. And yeah, and it goes, it's easier to count and it's easier to show, and so on. So what about this project? Now I'll see. I stitched 4 days. I had 1.1% done when I came to stitch in February, and now I have 2%, 2.02%. I did 3,475 and 5 stitches. So yeah, it goes really easy. I just have to sort out my organization for this one. I might be stitching that upstairs from now on, because well, I'm going to buy another one cross stitch stand, so definitely I'm gonna be stitching upstairs. I'll see if I get it, first of all, because it's pretty much expensive, and I don't know how it's gonna be with customs. So I'll see. But if I get it, so I'm gonna be stitching that upstairs. If not, so downstairs, no problem. Yeah, the plan is to do 2 lines, and as you see over here, I did a bit of drawing on the fabric, but mostly that's because I tried out to stitch like 10 stitches and just that parking. It's not going well, because I see on the fabric here in the black, well, you don't see in the camera now, but I see in the fabric over here a line of those 10 by 10. So I have decided that I'm not gonna do that, and I will be leaving like stitching like all full line and then like that. Or I'm just gonna be choosing the fragments like up to here, up to black one, so I'll be doing parking like this part, then this part here, because that's 2 different leaves, and here apart, and so on. So I'll see how it goes. I do everything I decided in the process, and pretty much happy with this whip as well. I do by my plan and so on. Then I have another few bits to show, but I have to find them because I have no idea where I put them after cleaning my craft room. and I'll see what I'm gonna do with Mirabilia, because it's stuck to my frame. So I might be just add on a small short video about it, just to say a couple statistics, and that's it. So the next one will be Panda My Dragon cushion, the one I have started this month, and you'll see the small little progress on that one. So here's Panda My Dragon cushion. That's the one I bought not long time ago, and I showed you in my probably was January shopping video, and I have started it. I decided that whenever I have few minutes, I can go to and stitch, and I did stitch that much. That's 753 stitches. I stitched 3 days, so them 3 days I did a little bit, and that's what it is. Well, of course, the count of fabric is really big, so even if you do one thread, like it's straight away you can see on the fabric, because it's quite a lot. The problem is that the threads are really short, so for the project like this one, where you can actually take a thread and go on and on and on, so yeah, it could be a little bit longer threads. I wouldn't mind that. But I'm stitching that in 4 strands the way they recommend. I thought I'm gonna do in 3, but I'm stitching in 4 because they're pretty much dark colors over there. Organization is really easy. I had on a big stand where my Mirabilia is now. I thought I'm not gonna be taking that out like ever, but then I decided that I leave my big stands for Mirabilias, because when I do the beads, it's much better to have all the piece like in one, that I wouldn't have to roll anything with the beads. And I decided to leave that stand just for those Mirabilias. Then what did I do? Yeah, so it was 0%, of course, because I just started this one, and started out on my kid's birthday, 5th of February, and I have now 3.18% of this piece done. Now, it's not much, I know, but it's going pretty much easy. The colors, well, I was a bit surprised why 2 the same colors they are, like, and they separated. But then when I stitch, so then I saw that there is a little bit difference in them. Not much, but there is, and it looks pretty much okay, I'd say. So with the dragon is actually done. I'm doing a short video because I'm due to finish one of my pieces there now today. So doing short video. One more thing I have, it's Dimensions Joy ornament, the one I showed in my cross stitch weeks, and I haven't moved a little bit more or anything like that. I just rip it out everything, whatever was done last year, and I started again, and I covered everything, whatever was ripped, and I did that. So I stitched 2 days, 794 stitches. Obviously ripping now, like everything was, it took me a while, so probably I would have done at least 1,000 stitches in those 2 days. And I call it from 0% to 19.53%. So I have this one little yoke done. That's Dimensions Joy ornament. So that's what it is. And I have that, and it's not much, but this project actually made me to decide that I will never ever start from the middle, and nobody actually should start from the middle, because the stitch is totally different, and when you're going up and when you're going down with the stitching, it's a different way. And well, of course, it's much better to do from one on the other side, in the middle from the bottom, or in the middle from the top, and then go both sides. So it's the same thing, like, because it's the same stitches, but from the middle, exact middle, where you're going up and going down, so that's not an option. And yeah, 2 days, 794 stitches. I did pretty much well with this one. And that's as a small project one. Of course, I want to get rid of because I need the drawers for my whips, the ones that I'm doing in the rotation. So that probably will be the third one piece to finish this month. So I hope, if not, well, do in April. And my one more whipped one I have started this month, and it's a big mess in threads, but I will be showing you anyways. So that will be my secret project. I know loads of threads there and needles and everything sticking out, but I did only one day. I started this one in 27th of February, and it's a big project. Whoever stitched this one, they already know, probably know, and there are many people who actually want to stitch this one. So I can't wait until I actually done at least a small piece where you can guess. But I don't have a preview because that company is gone already. But I'll try my best to print out one of the pieces from internet, and I'll show them. But yeah, I really wanted to stitch this one, and I dreamt about it, like, you know, for a year or two, and here I started. I know I was thinking to start Heaven and Art Design She Sleeps, but then I said, whatever, I'm gonna be doing those, the ones that I actually seen stitched and they look okay from up close. So I stitched one day 702 stitches, and I have from 0% to 0.73%. And yes, I'll be trying to find a normal frame for that one, because I can't stitch on Q-snaps, big projects, especially on 18th count, because it's going really weak and everything. So if I do stretch, that's stretch. But that's DMC Magic Ada, and I'm really happy with that one. And I was looking to buy one, but I think that it's not in make anymore or something, because I can't find it anywhere. I did find but just only small pieces of this fabric. I mean, like, I want to get like couple meters that it would be in one piece, and I don't see anywhere. So but well, sure, I can always do on the Spikers and draw all them numbers and everything myself. But it's pretty much easy when it's done already, so you don't have to do that. So you just take the piece and you just straight away stitching. So what's the plan for March? For March, I have a plan to stitch Mirabilia Miss Christmas Eve, to finish that. Probably I'm gonna be showing only photos of Mirabilia, because well, it's nearly done, and there's no point actually to do the video about it. It's gonna be in my week stitching weeks updates and stuff. So I want to finish Mirabilia. I want to stitch another like 1,000 stitches on Panda, my dragon. Then I want to stitch them 2 lines on Dome 12 Beauties. I want to finish Soda Bears, and I want to finish Dimensions Gold Collection Petites Joy Ornament. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you will subscribe and like if you haven't done that yet. Share with your friends, and don't forget to comment down below if you like any of the whips, and what you think about my stitchings there. So thanks for watching. Now a little slideshow of Mirabilia Miss Christmas Eve, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.